So we got a fun surprise for the folks at home. We're doing two chapters in one day, and they're both going to be
Oh
live
man.
reads because we are the most patient JoJo readers of all time. Where we're like, what's another month? Like if we're
Yeah,
waiting a
we
month already.
the previous chapter that came out a month ago literally fell on like the one day where all of us were like, I don't have time to do any of that this week.
Yeah, like
Uh,
no shot. And then we were just
yeah,
like, okay, we'll just read it on our own. And then no one did, and we're like, okay, cool, we'll just read it
This
together.
is this is juicy. Like we're gonna read the end of one chapter and we'll get to theorize for a minute or two, like, oh my god, what the fuck is the next chapter be? And we
Yeah.
won't have to wait a month to figure out.
I imagine we won't
theorize
do
for 1 hour.
I imagine we'll have a very short post discussion on this one because I think we'll just roll into it. So we got.
Yeah.
I do. Okay, remind me later to talk about Araki's interview for Volume 1.
Okay.
Let's just jump into the read, but remind me later. We got Chapter 6, Jungle Warfare, Part 1. Dope.
Hell yeah.
All right, here we got. Is this the okay? I'll read the narration. I guess there are relationships that coincide with where I live to go to school.
Oh, that should be
etc.
Jodio.
Yeah, that would
Because
be
he's the-
Jodio.
Okay, is this Jodio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are these relationships that coincide with where I live, go to school, etc. I think they're helping me grow a decent amount as a man. And it's not like I'm gonna do stuff like this forever. But right now, just to make some pocket money, I'm working in this group of 4 pieces of trash
Oh, this is so good already.
with the role of the lookout.
Pocket money. He's probably gonna make more money than I will in a month.
That's you, Joe. Rohan.
Okay. Yes. I'm only leaving it in your care. I'm not giving it to you.
This whole incident with the lava rocks that Kishibe Rohan had locked up in a safe. What exactly is going on? He said he's leaving it in my care. This thing's more valuable than the diamond, so I better handle it gingerly. I made a deal so we could get on a plane and get home safely after all. But what did he mean, leave in my care? That makes it sound like there's some future events involved. Does he want to make me do something with this lava rock? I won't do jack unless it makes me money.
That's a good start. You okay? Yeah, just slipped.
That's an endangered species of bird. Endemic to the island of Hawaii. It evolved uniquely due to its environment. Ooh, the red one over there. Isn't it Iwi, ain't it? Man, this forest is a cool ass place.
Dude, okay, I gotta say, I can't, like, read Jojolands without you voicing Usagi. It just it always makes my day. We ain't lost, right? Which way was the car?
Look to the left of the big tree over there. The shadow's going up the hill.
But Paco, it's on the ground. The diamond's on the ground.
Ooh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, what the hell? I know for a fact I had the diamond in the zippered pocket of my backpack. I'm sure of it. I know, Paco, I know. Whether you're clenching it in your hand or packing it tight in the bag, it was the same for me. For some reason, the diamond kept falling out. It's going back to that Rohan guy. Okay, cool. That's pretty consistent so far.
Okay.
Diamond's very mysterious. Oh, shit. You ever walk around the jungle and just see Pink Dark Boy in the foliage?
Don't forget that they stole like this picture of it, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Usagi did.
He goes, my favorite manga character. He says, whoa, Rohan Sensei's original drawing that's on the ground too. How? Usagi, check your backpack.
Huh? Me?
The drawing. The drawing fell?
It's not in here. Wait, I had it in that was in my backpack. Huh? What? Huh? How? Are you for real? Look at this backpack. Does it look like a paper drawing could have fallen out of this?
Paper on the ground, diamond on the ground. Now that you mention
Go,
it,
go,
the
guys.
cash. Kishibe Rohan's bills had fallen onto the floor back there. They fell out then too. Okay.
Okay, so it's not just the diamond doing weird shit.
Yeah, we were attributing it a lot to the diamond, but there might be the cats or something at play.
Yeah.
The bills fell from Paco's pockets too, all over the floor. You said you stole it out of a drawer, right? Huh? I guess. Ultimately, that cash went back to Rohan. You think maybe the diamond, the bill, and the drawing aren't falling to the ground because we're being careless? It's not a coincidence or an accident.
And it's not that Kashibi Rohan set up some kind of trick.
It was probably me, but it's that they're
Yeah.
gathering on their own towards the lava rock. Ooh.
Mm.
Ooh, okay. The lava rock is like a
Is a
good fortune magnet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just waiting for like they're going on this big like. You think maybe it's not a coincidence and we're not being careless, but I was like, I felt like they were just gonna do the. It must be an enemy stand.
Yeah, I mean,
I was like, yeah, no shit.
it still is though. They're getting there.
Mm-hmm.
Gathering. Oh shit! I was reading this page so wrong because the top part. When it
Oh no,
dropped.
yeah,
Yeah,
this is two
it's-
different pages. It's not a spread.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gathering. So they're returning, like they're coming back to this.
You said the Bills did that. So that's like makes 3 in total? 3 things with monetary value. The original drawing is worth money too. I don't know how much one of his drawings is worth though.
They all belong to the mangaka though. This is what Kishibe Rohan went through the trouble of bringing that diamond through customs and coming to Hawaii for.
That lava rock. Maybe we can make money with it.
Oh, for some reason they're gathering towards it. That's the value of the rock. I'll bet that since Jodio is the one carrying lava rock, if he picked up that diamond, it wouldn't fall on the ground. Go on, pick it up, Jodio.
I don't know what.
God.
Oh
Ooh.
Oh, one
no.
of his strings.
Twang.
He's hitting one of those cat strings.
Failed his perception check.
Rode around his leg, and now he's about to get flipped over. Yep.
This motherfucker can get Jolene.
Oh, I hate
Oh,
hitting the
dude.
back of my head is always scary. Like I'm dead now, I guess. Huh?
That's yeah.
Going up. Everyone's looking, and there he is. Nice spread. Ah,
Oh
Cool.
Jesus.
wait, isn't that
What in the hell, man? It's The Wire.
the famous TV show? That wire snagged his ankle, but we're not in the house anymore.
Ooh, what the hell?
Scritch, scritch. Oh, it's doing that thing where it tightens really tight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Urk. Jodio!
Erk. What was that? There's something moving around our perimeter. An animal.
It's the cat. It's him. It's his wire. He followed us. This guy like sees shit. Like he understands it, but is also an idiot.
He's actually the smartest of the crew, which has
I
been
know,
my
he's
favorite
great.
surprise. Wire?
Yeah.
You mean the new type of security system that was set up in the mangaka's mansion?
The wire is wrapped around my ankle, and it's getting tighter.
Yeah, go.
Wait, that's
that-
me. Yeah. For crying out loud, it's not a new type of security system. Didn't you hear what I said before? It's a stand ability. This thing's been watching us since before we broke into the Rohan's place. The cat was watching us the whole time.
Wow,
This guy-
Usagi, what the fuck, dude? This guy
I
is
thought this was gonna be Dragona's role in the group.
right. Like, I thought so too. The cat was watching us. What for?
I don't know who the
That's
fuck this
probably you.
is. Okay,
I just-
why the hell would I know why a cat would want to do that? But it's been following us. I know it. It's an animal with an instinct to hunt. Stop, Big Chan. Don't go near Jodio while he's like that.
Why the fuck
Pink,
not?
Pink Chan.
Yeah, huh?
Is that Dragona? Maybe Dragona wears pink.
It's gotta be.
Yeah. Well, remember they all got like code names at the beginning of the.
Ooh,
heist.
yeah, we do not remember those, nor will we.
Yeah. That was a whole year ago, basically. Dragona, something's flying in the air near you. I think that's Usagi.
Yeah, probably because the smart one is saying it.
He's the only one that realizes what the he's in a JoJo's
That he's
Adventure
the only
comic.
one aware that he's in JoJo's. It's crazy. Oh god, it's like going through her. Ooh. Ah!
Oh, it's like, oh Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah, it is. It's in there.
Is that a Jodio? Dragona, get away from there.
There's a bunch of them floating around. Ooh, and it's like I think it's going through
It's
Paco
like
as well
threading
now.
through her.
Yeah.
Running through
Yeah.
her body.
Ah! It stabbed me. It's piercing through me. The wires don't just wrap around you then. Hey, this ain't looking good. It's sewing itself into us. Gah! Oh my god, we're about to fuse.
Jesus.
I only have to voice one character now because we're just gonna fuse with the other.
What we'll do is we'll record your lines twice and put them over top.
Yeah, we'll do like the
Vegeta.
reverb effect. Yeah, we'll be Vegito.
More are coming on gusts of wind. They're flying towards us from upwind.
Upwind, eh?
They just keep coming. They're floating all gracefully, but they're tough as steel. We're in the middle of the jungle. It really isn't a security system. It's actually a stand ability.
Thank you for catching up.
We got there. That cat, it had a stand ability. Usagi's like, where's Usagi? For real, where'd that guy go? Usagi's gone.
We can't do anything without him.
We really can't. They're feeling around. The diamond's gone. Dorum. I think that's a car engine. You're kidding me. Not only is the diamond gone, but the lava rock, and even the drawing is gone. That bastard!
Oh, it's gotta be the cats, right?
Usagi,
Stole it.
you ran, didn't you, asshole? You're dead meat the minute I get a hold of you. I'll chase you through hellfire if I have to. Ooh-ha. Scritch. What's happening here in this middle panel? I don't know.
Okay, I think that they're starting to thread more and more through them, and they're just shouting, or like, I think why they're just coming down from up above.
Okay, yeah,
on
that's
top
it.
of them.
The branch
Yeah.
is 7 meters above me. Oh, that's Jodio for sure.
Yeah. The branch is 7 meters above me, and the trunk of the tree is 4 meters away. You two, come right below me,
This
directly
man can
below
do
where I'm
Kira
aiming.
math.
Yeah, he's about to do some maths.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Okay. So they're getting below him, and he says, "Draw in your legs. Get right underneath me." November rain.
Oh man, that looks so cool.
Okay.
And then I think what's happening is the rain is weighing down the threads. And so, because
Yes.
I think we were figuring it can do it selectively, so it's just
Yeah.
selectively raining down the threads, which is a cool way to handle this.
Mm-hmm. But I think the threads inside of them are still tied to them.
Yeah, they're still stitched.
It just stopped them from getting more.
And it falls off, and Jodio says, "So the wire really is a stand."
And then he's
Does he just-
swinging.
Okay.
He almost grabbed the branch or the trunk.
The trunk's a whole 4 meters away, but I can't grab onto it.
I see them. They're looking this way, menacing cats in the distance.
Yo.
Oh, cool. This is a good one to double up because I feel like we're this was just mostly a fight chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like the ambush, and then we get into like the actual.
Yeah. All right. So, is Usagi leaving, or is he like stepping away to like?
Usagi's stepping away to be the clutchest motherfucker we've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he didn't steal nothing.
I'm so shocked about this character. He's just like, oh, this is what this is. It's like, you're a fucking idiot. How?
I'll say none of these motherfuckers wanted him along.
I know, he's literally carrying their ass. If he betrays us later down the line, that's gonna hurt extra, actually, because I've really come to like him, and they would not have gotten out of here without him. Or I mean, we're assuming here, but Jodio also had like a bit of a highlight play. Like you mentioned, I thought Dragona, and I think we were saying her, but I think Jodio called him his brother. I think Dragona, I thought Dragona would be like the calm, collected one, but like he's the responsible one. He's like, don't steal, we're here on the mission, yada yada. Paco's also like, I think he's the experienced one, so he's got also that responsibility. But I think Usagi is like the star of the show when it comes to actually like stand fighting, which is very interesting.
I think under pressure, like Usagi like gets his shit together, whereas Dragona is more of like from the back, like can hurt cats a little bit because when they're going through the mansion or whatever, the Paco and Usagi are fucking around trying to steal shit.
Yeah,
Dragona's the one who's like, priorities, y'all, priorities.
Yeah. And then Jodio's kind of like the specialty. Like he'll show up, say some dumb shit, and save everyone.
Yeah.
All right, I think we could just roll right along to the next chapter.
Yeah.
Oh, sick! Look at this one.
Oh, that looks cool.
I like it.
That's his symbol.
That's
the emblem.
Right, because every JoJo has like an emblem.
Yeah.
That's cool. He gets like a 9-pointed
star or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
He's got an arrow too, which I think is interesting.
Yeah, at the bottom. Interesting. He looks like I don't know how much Yu-Gi-Oh y'all played, but he looks like a Link summon. With like
that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
I like we keep the heart design, and we have like a small heart, and then it's like forming into a bigger heart above a little bit.
It's also got the
With
wings, which I think is an interesting design. Jolene had
And
butterfly
also-
wings. He's got like angelic wings.
Scoring the touchdown, calling the goal fair.
Yep. Oh, yeah, we did see the volume cover, which it was that pose. We also get to see their colors here. Usagi looks disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
Man.
a JoJo ass color
Act-
scheme. If
No,
I've ever
dude, he
seen
looks
one.
like Tingle from Zelda.
What's even crazier? Yeah, what's even crazier is that like he's wearing like a full bodysuit.
Yeah.
Just,
Yep,
what?
yep. He's like in one of those green men suit that people wear to like games, but he's got shorts
Yeah,
on and he
no,
ripped off
dude.
the face. I expected him to be red for some reason. I think Paco looks
Uh-huh.
pretty good. That's about right. Jodio has a
I
good
like-
color scheme. Dragona looks
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah,
Cool.
I like how Dragona and Jodio are orange, which are complements of each other
True.
color wise.
Yep. The siblings.
Mm-hmm.
Man, okay. Excited to
This
read
is
this one.
Jungle Warfare Part
Part
2.
The points are connecting by lines.
Mm. It's all part of the mechanism, baby.
Yeah. Speaking of mechanisms.
I think this is Jodio,
yeah.
maybe?
Yeah, for
Yes. Yeah.
He says a stand attack. There are cats attacking us? Why? What would it do that for? Have they been watching us since back at Kishibe Rohan's villa? Back at the pool, I got the impression that cat had nothing to do with Rohan Sensei. Could they really be going after the diamond?
sure. Yeah, and we were thinking the cats are probably related to, I think her name was May, the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
What in the world is it trying to achieve by attacking us like this? It's totally possible it's just trying to eat.
Oh, for Christ's sake, the floating wires! They're coming from behind the bushes. Yeah, that's a genuine ass reaction. Oh, that is so sick. They're like wrapping around the branches and snapping at once and like doing a big
Yeah.
cut. That's pretty badass.
This is a cool stand.
I like this stand. That's a good beginner stand right here.
Yeah.
Jodio, break off the branch you're hanging from. We can't free your ankle from that wire. Use the raindrops to break the branch.
I can't reach the branch. The branch is outside my range. It's too high up.
He can only spawn November Rain like
Probably
above
like-
him to like a certain extent. That's
A
cool.
Probably like
Range.
5 meters, because he said 7 meters up was the branch.
Cool.
So it's
Okay.
probably-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's about to say it.
Mhm.
7 meters. There's no way the cat took the distance to the branch into account when it launched this attack,
Ooh.
right? Mm-hmm.
Shit. There's no way to defend ourselves here. We gotta get up against the trunk. Move.
Paco, don't move from beneath me. Stay there.
You gotta hit it with a Paco. Because
No.
Paco, the wire that's wrapped around your ankle, Jodio. Okay, he's got the scissors in his mouth. The only thing that can get close enough to cut it is the hustle. Dragona, get moving! Oh, JoJo's. Okay, what is happening?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
he's using his muscles, the back muscles, to climb, up the tree.
Dude,
No,
And then,
Araki's popping off with these four. I really like their stands.
Yeah.
Is he gonna cut it with his mouth?
well, the way they did it before was they had to like leverage it underneath of it so it's separated so they could slide it off. They couldn't cut it.
And he can't climb above Jodio because then he's not protected by November Rain anymore, which is interesting.
Yeah.
So I wonder what they're gonna do here. I'll cut your wire from your ankle first. Wobble around and get it closer to me, would you?
All right, fine.
Okay, the threads are going up. The cat is looking down.
Iggy Cat.
I like this. This reminds me of the fact that like the rat stands, they kind of shared a stand. I feel like
Yeah.
that's sort of consistent there. And also there's the family of magnet users in part 7 that all have the same stand, but it's like
The
3
Boom
users.
Boom
Yeah,
family.
The boom booms. Yeah, yeah. Ah!
Well, a lot of nyas and ahs and irks.
The cat, it climbed up the tree. You're kidding me,
clap.
right? How many of these things are there? At least 3.
They're looking at our distances. They know what our ranges are.
Curling its tail. Oh, cool. It comes like out of the tail fur.
Oh, okay.
Neat.
Their fur. Ah!
These things, are they even cats? Hell, are they even animals at all? It's not from the side. They're not coming at us horizontally. They're coming upwind. They don't need to ride on the wind. They're attacking vertically now. I see. So the threads were moving by the wind now, but they can just drop them at this range.
Yeah, because they climbed above them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, they're doing it. Shit. They're coming at us from the treetop, Paco.
So the fur from those tails are the wires, huh?
They're coming.
Oh god.
God, how the
Jesus.
fuck are they getting out of this?
I know,
actually?
shit.
I'll double the tree.
Yeah, I'll double the tree, and then the tree's security won't be able to tell it was us.
Yeah.
And
What
Jojo says,
Shit!
Oh my
throat!
God.
What is Paco? What is he cooking?
dude, Paco's getting fucked up.
He's getting smooth
Oh my god,
operators.
his eye.
Oh! Oh, there's that good body horror. Smooth operators. They're digging into my skin. I can't slide them off. God damn it! And then the scissor snaps, which, like, we know the wires are really
Oh.
strong.
Yeah.
Oh my, Dragona's dead.
They're
Scissors,
fucking
scissors are all we were banking on.
they're
Bro's
party
fucking
wiping
dead.
right now.
November rain. Oh shit! Why did I just steal your boy? What is he even doing?
November rain.
What is he doing?
Okay, I think he's like.
Oh, he's
swinging-
tipping his stand over.
He's tipping his. Oh shit! That is so cool. Yeah, he's like knocking into November rain
Yeah.
to shoot
I
the
think-
rain sideways. That is so cool.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, that's dope. Oh shit! One of the cats got.
Okay.
That is a really
Oh.
man. These spreads are rocky. You're crazy.
Oh yeah,
What?
that cat's out of here.
Whoa,
Yeah, he's cooking.
Yeah, the wires went limp. One cat's worth at least. I see. So 1/3
So they're
like
not,
less
like-
wire strength.
So they're not like full remote stands. Like
Yeah.
it's definitely like tied to the user, which
Yeah,
is
that's
neat.
cool. All right.
Cool.
Whoa! Yeah,
No, that looks like a Junji Ito creature.
right.
Yeah.
These guys look crazy. What in the hell? Two of the cat's bodies are changing shape. One cat's worth of the wires went slack though. Dragona, get into the cleft of the tree. Ugh. They're still coming. We gotta hide ourselves. November. Why did I keep waiting?
It's just so fun.
It's just
November.
and then they're like making a net.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gah.
Cat's cradle.
Oh, they cut him short. They made a net.
Oh, dude, these are digging into him.
Yeah, he's Swiss cheese.
What do you even do, dude?
Oh my God, they're all like locked in now. Like all three of them are netted up.
They're fucked.
Dude, where's our boy? I need our hero.
Wait, no. Usagi's ability. How the fuck does that help with this?
It doesn't.
I don't know.
Oh, Choto Kudasai, do the giddy. Little bird thing. It's really strong. Jodio! Oh shit! Vroom.
No.
You know what he did? He made 2 cars, and he can use the second car as like a weapon.
Whoa!
Without a escape vehicle.
He just crashed it straight into the tree.
Yeah.
And
I mean, hey, it knocked him down.
I think they fell down from the net.
Yeah. The cats are fucked.
The cats are falling. They're doing their best. They went limp. The rental car.
Yeah, dude. Look at our boy.
Hey there.
You, Usagi, you came back? Growl, growl. Dude, this fucking kid. That's the goat right there.
I know.
What do you want, Pink-chan? Pick something and say it. Oh my god. The Mate Kudasai will turn you into a fake of it. God, there's so much words on the screen. You for sure want the net, right? Not like the internet, like a net for catching these things and beating the tar out of them. Go ahead, say what you want, capture them in a net, Pink-chan.
Oh, I forgot. Someone has to say they want it.
Oh, okay. I do think that was a thing.
Okay.
Are you out of your mind, Usagi? Don't stand there. You're downwind. The cats are sneaking around you.
Listen, you're getting the wrong idea, guys. You need to know I didn't decide to come back. I had an objective in mind, so I just went to the car for a bit, okay? That's totally different from hauling ass and changing my mind. Got it?
Aloha.
This mother... See, these burgers I've got. We'd only left them on the car seat in a paper bag. Burger. I bought I bought them back at the airport shop, figuring I'd eat them later. They've got cheese and pineapple on them as toppings, but you know how normally a burger has a patty between two buns, right? I left for the car to get the patties, and you know what? These little guys have already eaten them. So you see, I've already won because I broke the patties apart and fed them to the cats before they went up that tree.
What the fuck? Is
What the
cooking?
fuck is happening?
What is Usagi's point?
So wait. Let's break this down.
No, okay. He fed the cats burger patties that he duplicated.
Yes.
And
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure how that's gonna get him out. How did he feed them to the cats? I don't know. Maybe
I think he duplicated the burgers. Like he just duplicated them.
No, yes,
He's
but
saying, it seems
he's
like
saying
this was his plan the whole time, right?
Yeah.
that's when he left. Yes, but I guess he fed the cats the burgers, like, because there was a moment where they were just getting like hit by downwind threads, and the cats weren't on screen. So I guess off screen he tossed some patties towards the cats, and they're like, "Hold up, I could use a snack." They just ate the patties. I love how he's just going on about this burger. It's got pineapples on it, but it's got patties, right?
This is the most JoJo fucking page ever.
This
I
is so
know.
JoJo. Meanwhile, Mate Kudasai is just like dancing like a little bastard.
Like all of his teammates are literally dying, and he's like, "So you know how burgers usually have like cheese and patties in them, right?"
Yeah, you know how there's like buns, but like you know what's in between the bun? We use those.
And they're like, "Usagi, there's a wire digging into my fucking."
Yeah, they're just
socket."
staring. They're just staring in disbelief.
Like, what is he talking? Because listen, I was thinking real serious, like about sticking some drugs into the patties and feeding it to them. But then I was like, I gotta try this little experiment. Yeah, it wasn't drugs I mixed into those patties. It was something worth a lot more money. Oh, I swiped some caviar from Rohan's fridge.
Why the fuck did
Remember
you do that, you weirdo?
So I stuck the caviar into the meat. It was caviar, sturgeon eggs. Cats that love that stuff, they'll go straight for it. Look, right here. You know how much of a container of this stuff costs? It takes 20 years for a Bulga sturgeon to reach adulthood. Oh
What
my
the
god.
fuck?
This Snapple crap that
Yeah.
you took Araki
This is peak
actually
Snapple
insane.
facts.
So just 40 grams of this stuff costs $400.
Oh.
Right. Okay. And it's double that if you get it at a Waikiki hotel. So this caviar is real expensive stuff. And I mixed it into the hamburger meat and fed it to the cats when they were on the ground a little while ago. So now let's see what happens, shall we?
I kneel. He's the best. He's the greatest.
Are they gonna be attracted to the lava rock?
Yeah.
That other thing you've got in your hand, is that the lava rock?
You're kidding me. That can't be right, can it?
The lava rock. They're being drawn to it.
Come on now. Say it to the Mate Kudasai, Ping-chan. Say you want the net. Ask for it. Say it. Oh,
Say
wait, no,
it.
that's Joe Dio.
Say it, Dragona.
I want the net.
Okie dokie, Ping-chan.
Dude.
Oh my god. Okay, and then what is happening here?
I guess he just met some.
I think they're biting him. They're like jumping on him, but then the net, like this net is spawning, like the duplicate of the net.
Yeah.
He's dropping the lava rock. The cats are like sliding.
Uh-huh.
What? Huh?
Look, you see that? It worked. I have no clue the rationale, and it looked like it made their front paws slip. But there you have it. They went in the direction of the most valuable thing. We can definitely make some big bucks with this thing. Look! Points. Are you looking? The lava rock. We didn't manage to catch two cats with that net. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. You
Yeah.
can see Mate Kudasai here, like creating the net, which is pretty interesting.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that's what's happening here. What confused me is when they're falling, they're not wrapped up anymore.
Yeah. I
yeah.
don't know.
Is it just like because it's stand wire, so we don't see it here?
I was thinking maybe that first net we saw was them like spawning a new one.
Yeah.
I think Mate Kudasai like stole the net basically.
You know, you're right. This first one is not Mate Kudasai. They fall.
Yeah.
Like just
Yeah.
slide because I think they're being attracted to the
rock.
lava rock. It falls. They fall towards it because they're attracted to it, and then Mate Kudasai duplicates the net, and it goes.
Dope, dope.
I can't believe this man.
I mean, he's the greatest to ever do it.
That's
Yeah, but
an
now,
IQ.
now I'm looking at him and I'm like, he's wearing all green and red shorts.
This tingle ass motherfucker.
Tingle. Jesus Christ.
Meow.
Well, for now, yeah, for now. Ooh, scary.
Maybe these things are wild.
And I don't know, is this a Jodio?
That's
when
that
all
Hoss is
else when all
due.
else fails, you can take the narrator.
Cool. The
Yeah.
24-karat diamond was just the beginning.
This should go without saying, but do not speak a word about what you know about the lava rock to anyone. Can you trust those comrades of yours? Keep it to just yourself. I wouldn't if I were you. If I were in your place.
This lava rock, is it from the island of Hawaii? Where did he find it? Rohan Sensei, I don't know what happened, but even if you don't want me speaking a word about it to anyone, it looks like something was watching you even before we got to your villa in Hawaii.
To be continued. Okay, fun little two chapter fight actually.
I'm really
yeah.
glad we did a double chapter because, like, if it was just the first one, I would have been like, oh man.
Yeah, we would have had a very short discussion on the first one because, like, and that's how JoJo's is sometimes. I'm sure, like, a lot of the times we'll like come here, discuss like the events of the chapter for 5 minutes, and be like, all right, catch y'all next month.
Y'all.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
This is getting juicy though, because here's the thing. We now know that it's confirmed that lava rock just draws expensive things to
Yeah.
it. What if one of
Including
these
expensive
motherfuckers
caviar.
turns on each other to try to get that rock?
I
Get
mean,
rich.
that is very viable. I think we were all saying that Paco would likely be the most likely to actually turn on everyone.
Sorry, Paco, but
Paco is
True.
just like the rough and tough kind of guy. He's the one that's most
Mhm.
likely to be like, look, man, I did it for me. Like, I was looking out for my own self, yada yada, you know.
Yeah.
Which could get really interesting,
I,
a proper trader storyline.
Yeah. That would be interesting. I do like that mechanic though, because that's a good setup for like this criminal kind of a thing that's
Yeah.
going on, where like we're gonna use this lava rock to just magnetize dollar bills to us.
But that's
And-
also, that means that it's going to, you know how stand users attract stand users? I feel like
Yes.
we're going like a step above, or we're going to be attracting powerful and rich stand users.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
by attracting the y'alls to them, it's like I think it would also bring the people that have the wealth as well. Like they're not
Mhm.
like they're not just gonna stand by as like their diamonds roll down street towards the lava rock. I feel like it'll like more metaphorically draw
Yeah.
these people together, and that'll be really interesting. Like a part of a bunch of rich assholes duking it out against our motley crew here.
It would be interesting if we got like one of the villains was like a non-stand user but knew stands existed, kind of like a speedwagon
Yeah,
kind of.
a bad speedwagon.
I was just about to say, I was like, you know who has a lot of money and is associated with stand users? Speedwagon Foundation.
And they
Yeah.
exist in this world, so
Mhm.
Oh,
We haven't
dude.
seen them since. No, we did because they sent
Briefly
Lucy
in
to go
part
get
8.
the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like even at the
Yeah,
end
yeah.
of part 8, even right with the Lucy.
yeah.
Yeah.
When they were talking about the pieces.
The
Yeah.
Radio Gaga incident. What a way to end
What a
part.
chapter! I really like this fight. This was I don't know if we're done with it.
I think we are.
Yeah, but like it was a very clean fight in
Yeah,
terms
no.
of like what the hell was going on.
For sure. Like we got a bit confused with like, you know, sometimes like Araki art is very abstract with like posing and stuff, but we were able to break
Yeah.
down everything. I really like the wire stand. I think it's
Yes.
just like they can produce a bunch of wires and the wires coil around stuff. That's a very simple, like 1-2 easy to use stand, but they did a lot, and it goes without saying, but the way that our crew is using like their pretty basic ass stands, like we have
Yeah,
part 8 and even 7, right, very underpowered stands for most characters. You'll have the breakout like strong stand as opposed to like 5 or 6 where every stand is like fuck busted and like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
and even the minor villains, like I could spit on you and your gravity is gone forever. Like Like even the minor villains are crazy in part 6 and 5. So it's like
Hmm.
part 7 and 8 they really dial down the stand abilities and work more on like teamwork and like little micro strategies, which
Yeah.
I quite like that style as well. Um,
I like how we're like slowly also figuring out the rules for Jodio's stand.
yeah,
Like,
Yeah,
oh,
like we
it's
learned about a vertical range, kind of, you know.
and
yeah,
also
and he
that
can
like
tip it
it
over.
potential. Yeah, and I think also like it orientates based where he is like vertically, like headwise,
I'm
because it seems like to maintain where he is positioned.
I'm sure he can like have it step a little bit outside his range. You know how like Star Platinum and Crazy Diamond
Yeah,
can go like 2 meters away. I'm sure he can
yeah.
like spawn 2 meters up and maybe move like 2 meters around. Because I'm trying to think of when the Better Call Saul lady that was trying to like get
Yeah, yeah.
the drugs. The
Uh-huh.
cop lady, I vaguely remember it not being directly on top of him in that scene, but I might be wrong.
Yeah. I
You
think I
know,
think he can definitely position it to different spots.
Yeah, but probably not too far because I like this. Like, this is a very and Araki's always best when he does this, where he's like, I'm gonna make an ability that is very limited, like or like a Josuke, right? It's like Josuke can do a lot of things, but he can't do it to himself. Like, there's very clear rules.
Mhm.
It's not always gonna be offensive, so he has to get creative. I feel like this kind of ability helps him not run into the Giorno and Josuke Part 8 problem. Um,
Mhm.
where it's like the stand can do way too much, so like it gets stealth nerfed, and we just don't do like most of the things it can throughout the park. I
Yeah.
feel like we
yeah.
won't run into that problem here because it feels like very limited right from the get go, which I really like.
I loved him tipping it over. Initially, what I thought he
Yeah.
was gonna do, I like him tipping it over better. What I thought he was gonna do was like grab the string that was tying him up and climb up it a few feet so he could spawn November Rain above them or something.
Oh, that would have been cool
Ooh.
too. I think that would have been equally
Yeah.
interesting. It's just like I
Yeah.
feel like Araki, and this is why he brought Ojiro back. He really liked the stand fun from part 8. He's like, this is really clever. The one where you have to
Yeah.
like stand above the dude to puppet them.
Yeah.
And he even brought that villain back at like later part 8. So I feel like Jodio is just like more offensive version of that stand, which is really cool.
I'm glad that Raki's figuring out like, oh, verticality is really fun in fights. I should use that more
I mean,
because
I've always said Araki, I think, is the best at using environment in fights. Like, I don't think
yeah,
anyone does it
Oh,
even
yeah.
remotely close to him. Um,
yeah.
Jojo, yeah.
The other thing we kind of learned is that the rain can be like it has a projectile speed basically.
True. Like, this is
Because
a very intense rain here in this page.
yeah, like he can like shoot it fast so he can go in a straight line.
Yeah, it doesn't, like,
like,
fall from gravity. It can
Yeah.
shoot out. Interesting. I wonder if then, if he does, like, a headstand, if he can, like, shoot it really
Shoot it.
far up.
That's his anti-air in All Star Battle later.
Exactly. That would be very cool. Well, and then, like, smooth operators, right? Ostensibly the simplest stand in the group has been used quite a few times in interesting ways. Just having a body
Dragona
that
stand?
sorry, I meant the hustle.
The hustle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dragona stand's kind of, it's like the weirdest of the crew maybe because it can like shift things, like including letters
Yeah.
and stuff. We haven't seen much of it, but the hustle has like been used really interestingly. Like, I liked in the Rohan fight where he like jumps up and clings to the ceiling, like with his
Yeah,
back
he
muscles,
like
so.
grabs into the vent.
Yeah, let's do like little suction cuppy things, which is very cool.
And like it just triggers that like body horror there. Like he's like, oh, I can just make a guy whose whole stand ability is just being fucked up,
Yeah.
muscle contortions.
Perfect. So, what I wanted to bring up about the interview with Volume 6 is that, and you know what? Let me grab my phone real quick because I might be able to find it.
Volume 6 means chapter 6.
You know, Araki always drops little
Hints.
like
Tidbits.
just like little tidbits in his volumes that let you know about his mindset a little bit more. And he said some interesting things about Jodio that kind of answer what I have been asking about Jodio for a while.
Yeah.
So I'll read this out. I consider 15 to be an age where a person's thoughts for the future are the most vibrant. As an author, or as the author, my hope is that the protagonist will mature and develop admirably over time. On a separate note, within this story you will see the name November Rain. The term novem derives from Latin root meaning 9. the months of July and August were at some point inserted into the middle of the Gregorian calendar, causing November to become the 11th month. So there's a little extra Snapple fact. November used to be the 9th month.
Yeah.
But we were like, does he have an anti-hero arc the whole time? Is he gonna be like a greedy child the whole time, kind of be a brat? I think this kind of like decidedly tells us exactly what I was hoping for, is that Jodio will mature a lot throughout the story. And that's really exciting to hear. I think Jodio, like, that cements Jodio as like a potential top JoJo if we cook that hard.
He his like speech he had at the beginning of chapter 6 for like an
Right.
narration. I really liked.
It's not like I'm going to be doing this forever, he said.
Yeah. It feels very young, which is good, I think, and it feels like there's a potential for growth. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be doing this forever. So I think that was another good sign for me. It's bringing just like, oh, okay, this is a very obviously we're starting at this kind of like selfish level kind of thinking, and then gonna have to develop more into something else.
What I'm wondering is, like, we know a big motivation for him. Like, he really does just like getting money because of his mechanisms, and he's very much of that mentality, like, see that guy over there and look how much better I am than him because of how I live my life. And we know there's also motivation of, like, you know, people in my community respect our mother because of what we do.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering if, like, this lava rock, in his quest to get money, it's gonna like take something from someone that's important to him.
Ooh, oh yeah. I feel like taking Dragona from him could be really good. Either like as a betrayal or a Dragona death along this would be quite the catalyst.
I think it's like barking up the wrong kind of tree, or like inviting trouble into your home, right? Like your ambition, you can be so ambitious until somebody starts like getting jealous or asking questions, you know.
And then it gets troublesome. With the start of chapter 6, like you were saying, when I read this, having read the Araki interview already, I actually read it as like Jodio is kind of coping a little bit. He's like, I'm not always gonna be in like hanging out with 4 pieces of trash. Like, we're not always gonna be the group of trash. Eventually, we're all gonna rise up. It feels a little bit overly helpful or hopeful that he doesn't realize that he himself is in a mechanism right now. In this world of crime, he's in a mechanism that I don't think he has the foresight to see that can be semi-impossible to escape.
He's another cog in the machine.
Exactly.
For someone else.
He might be overly hopeful that things are going to smoothly just work themselves out and end one day. So I think that journey to actually getting past this and maturing is going to come with a lot of bumps in the road. Oh, part 9, man. Jojolands. Rocky's got me by the balls again. I said I wouldn't.
I know.
I said I wouldn't dream after part 8's like rushed ending. But I'm back. He's got me.
I'm just waiting for them to drop that the cats were rock animals or something.
That would be sick. Maybe. I mean, we've been saying that Mei Ling or whatever could be a rock woman. So
yeah.
Any other lingering thoughts before we wrap up here?
That's the main thing. I think, like, if they do get back with this lava rock, I don't even know if they're gonna tell the boss about it. I feel like they might just be like, "Look, we can get some dollars with this thing."
Well, here's the thing: is the diamond ends up getting attracted to the lava rock. So how are they gonna be able to like tell the diamond to stay while taking the lava rock with them?
They gotta kill the boss, dude.
But
I don't know. I don't feel like they do that.
I mean, if they just leave the diamond on the floor, or like in a box, it'll leave the box though. It leaves zipper bag. That is a weird conundrum, actually. How do you demagnetize from the lava rock?
Well, if they have to get like a clearance sticker and like put 50% off, and then it just stops being attracted to it.
My first thought was like they could hand over the diamond to the boss, and then like, you know, she puts it in a box for a safe, and it leaves in the middle of the night and ends up back with the lava rock. And maybe they could try to have plausible deniability.
Ooh.
Like, I mean, look, you saw us give it to you. We don't even know where you put it. Did you put it in your safe? How could it end up with us? So, like, maybe they could get themselves off the hook. But at the same time, she's like, you 4 are the only ones who know I have.
Yeah.
Oh my
no.
god, this is an interesting conundrum actually, because it's like the obvious is like give her the diamond, keep the lava rock, but that's not that simple, is it?
You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the stand, the fucking
Milagro
not
man.
Josuke. Yeah, Milagro Man.
Yeah.
Like just like the fucking infinite wealth.
This-
Oh, I
stand.
love that one.
This is kind of
Yeah.
Milagro Man the part, I feel like.
Yeah.
Joshu is like a better, or like is a proto Jodio, except Jodio is not
Yeah.
like gross.
It's like Araki was like, I was like, oh, make an arc about this, and he got like 2 chapters and wait, this is actually a really good idea.
I'm gonna
shelve this.
shelve this one for next time. That's
Yeah.
really cool. So Rohan was like, don't tell anyone about the lava rock. The group, however, as a group, like figured out what the lava rock does. So Jodio's already kind of got himself in a tough situation where Paco, for example, knows how the
Yeah.
lava rock operates, and that might get a little tricky later.
Yeah.
Look, man, we've been warned more than once that we shouldn't trust, or Jodio's been warned more than once that he shouldn't trust the others around this lava rock. Paco's gonna end up being Fugo, man.
But
He's
like,
gonna leave the crew.
but like
an actual
Fugo, yeah.
like
The-
actually like
The Fugo that
Tragic
never
figure.
was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that'll be good. Gonna cook. And then after he leaves, I can only voice one character, and I'll voice the bad guys from that point on. Okay, that was a really fun one. Great double
Yeah.
chapter.
Yeah, good shit.
Waiting was the right move. Who would have thought?
yeah.
Who would have thunk?
I think we lucked out there. We're just
Yeah.
like, oh, I'll just miss this one.
And,
It might be good if like when a battle starts, we just skip that chapter, but that might be too much because
We'll see. We'll see if we're feeling how the vibe is.
Yeah.
Because you never know. Next chapter could
So-
be Jungle Fever Part 3.
Yeah.
The biggest
sure.
question is, I still don't understand Usagi's stand fully. Like, it's
If you want something, you can duplicate it. And then
right.
and then it can alter that duplication because it can make the footage wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think it has
So
a
weird.
degree of control over how the duplicate works.
But someone has to want it,
Yeah, I hope
and
we'll
not
see.
him.
We'll see if that stays consistent. It could be a thing where it stops happening, and like when that happens in JoJo's, I just have to go like, oh, the stand just kind of grew better over time, less restrictive, because
Yeah.
that's all we got. We gotta cope somehow.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I'm very excited to see more of all these stands and whatever happens next, like we were mentioning. So we'll catch you listeners next month, maybe if the schedule allows it, and if not, the month after that. You know, life goes on.
Yeah.
All right, bye everyone.
See ya.